God hasn't given what belongs to you to anybody else. It is going to be for you. A few weeks ago, my bishop preached a message at church, and during the message, he mentioned something. He said, when somebody gets theirs, they didn't get yours. Like when somebody gets their blessing, they didn't get your blessing. God has yours in store for you. God has not forgotten about you. Whatever God has in store for you will never go to someone else. And so that really stuck with me ever since he said that, because, sometimes you really do need that reminder, because it can feel like that. And so a few days ago, when I did my quiet time, I'm currently in the book of Hebrews. When I did my quiet time, this is what I read, or this is what really stood out to me. For God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you showed for his name when you served the saints and you continue to serve them. That was such a reminder of what my bishop said a few weeks ago. And I was like, man, this is such a beautiful reminder. One thing about this that also stood out to me was when it says, he will not forget your work and the love you showed for his name when you served the saints and continue to serve them. And it reminded me of the story of King Hezekiah when he fell sick, and the Lord told the prophet to go tell him he should put his house in order because he was going to die. This is what King Hezekiah did. Then Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord. He said, please, Lord, remember how I have walked before you faithfully and wholeheartedly and have done what pleases you. And Hezekiah wept bitterly. Then the word of the Lord came to Isaiah. Go and tell Hezekiah that this is what the Lord God of your ancestor David says. I have heard your prayer. I have seen your tears. Look, I am going to add 15 years to your life, and I will deliver you and the city from the power of the king of Assyria. I will defend this city. This is the sign to you from the Lord that he will do what he has promised. I am going to make the sun's shadow that goes down on Ahaz's stairway to go back 10 steps. So the sun's shadow went back the 10 steps it had descended. God did not only stop there when he said, I am going to increase your lifespan by 15 years. He also said, I am going to give you a sign. And the fact that God also gave him a sign and said, look, this is how you know that I'm going to do what I said I would do. I thought that was so beautiful. Of course, God didn't have to, because his word alone is enough, but he did. And I know we've all been there when we're like, God, give me a sign, God, give me a sign, God, give me a sign. Yes, he does give us signs. And so when I read that morning, I was like, man, God, I know there are promises that you have given me and my family. And, it can be hard waiting, because, it's been a while, and we're still waiting. And so it's like, man, God, give me a sign. Give me a sign today to just remind me that, you will indeed do what you said you would do. And guess what? He did. He gave me a sign that day. And I was like, man, God, thank you. You really didn't have to. And even if you didn't, I would be fine. It's just nice and kind of him to just give me a sign, even though his word alone, like I said, is enough. So this is really just an encouragement or a reminder to you that God hasn't given what belongs to you to anybody else. It is going to be for you. It's just a matter of timing. And I know it can get hard waiting. It can get hard just seeing things feel like, God, there's not even a little inkling that what you said it's going to happen, especially even if there's a timeline to it, So this is just an encouragement that God will do indeed what he said he would do, and that if somebody gets theirs, they didn't get yours. God has yours waiting for you.